You may have just seen Tesla's sales figures reported in China. And frankly, they are horrendous, terrible, disgraceful, shocking, couldn't be any worse, and the media is about to have a field day. But actually, things are much better than they appear. While this news appears to be bad, it is in fact very, very good. Here's why. I'm probably sounding crazy to you, right? I'm saying car sales for Tesla in China have crashed, and yet it's good news. Sounds mental. Well, I'm going to explain why. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Hope you've had an awesome week. It's really been an amazing week, and so many things have happened in the electric car world that are not being reported on by many, many mainstream channels. Disappointing to see. But the really good thing is, the exciting stuff is that what we all thought would happen, improvements in battery energy density, right? More and more EVs becoming available all over the world. I mean, look, BYD just started selling their cars in Cambodia, Israel, all over the place. Belgium, Germany, Sweden, Australia, New Zealand. I mean, Tesla, same thing. They're selling cars in places you've never heard of. Well, probably some of you have never heard of them anyway. So anyway, the point is, the electric car revolution is going at full steam, and I absolutely love it. It's so exciting to see. So is the clean energy revolution. In fact, a report from the US government said that within the next 5 years, solar use on residential households in the United States is going to double. Double in 5 years. That's a huge increase. I think they're understating things again, but we will see. Now, in the month of July, right, Tesla's sales were, well, they pretty much collapsed versus the previous month. Previous month of June, Tesla sold nearly 80,000 cars from their factory in China. Now, obviously, they didn't sell all those cars within China. They sold many of them when they're outside of China. But the majority of them were sold inside China, 80,000 in a single month. However, this month, well, the month of July, sales have cratered down to 30,000. 30,000 is an anemic month for Tesla in China, and it's, to be honest, probably going to mean this Tesla stock price will go down. More than likely, that's what will happen, right? I don't think I'm pulling any punches by making that claim. But maybe not. Maybe people are going to be smarter this time. Maybe people are going to start using their brains instead of using their emotion and their feelings to dictate how they invest. I suggest that you do the same. Use your brain, not your emotions, to invest. That's what investing is about. Now, if you're going to look at the stock price all the time and every month and every day, some people that email me, they literally look at the stock price every half an hour. That's a stressful way to live. Don't do that. Don't sell when Tesla stock is low. I personally know a lot of people who sold when Tesla stock was below $700 within the last few months. They lost a lot of money. Bad decision. I tried to get them not to, but they panicked. Right now, people could panic. Tesla sales down to 30,000 from their most important factory in the world. It is by far their most important factory. They make more profit from that factory than they do at, if you combine Germany, Texas, and California and Fremont together, that's just a loss-making operation, those three. China, on the other hand, is not. That's where Tesla's profits are coming from. Therefore, if Tesla's only selling and delivering 30,000 cars, that's terrible. But the thing is, the reason this happened is a really good reason. They stopped producing cars, period, for a couple of weeks at the factory, not because of COVID, not because of the Chinese government deciding that they hate American car companies and they're going to just crucify Tesla, as some of you have been telling me will happen. Sorry, I don't think that will happen, but you never know. The reason is they closed the factory to start producing more cars. They're changing their production lines, adding more production capacity. By the 7th of August, meaning by the time you see this video, Tesla's production capacity per week at Gigafactory, Texas will be 22,000, meaning that within a single week, they'll produce nearly as many cars as they did in the entire month of July from their Gigafactory in Shanghai. That's crazy. 22,000 cars per week. What's that? That's an annual run rate of 1.14 million vehicles per year. And if you are still one of those analysts, and they're everywhere, they're all over Seeking Alpha, saying you should be investing in Lucid, you know who you are. Some of the people watching this channel were saying the same thing. Oh, Lucid, they're coming for Tesla. They've got a great car. They're coming for Tesla. Well, yeah, no, they're not. They're not coming for Tesla because Tesla has worked out one thing that Lucid, Rivian, most other electric vehicle manufacturers have not done, and that is how to make a profit and ramp up production at the same exact time. Many people are ignoring this fact. Tesla is making a profit, massive profit, billions of dollars in profit, more profit per car than any other mainstream automaker, and at the same time ramping production. That is incredible. I don't know how they're doing that. That is truly a miracle. In fact, within the last 24 hours, a report came out saying that Tesla is the fastest growing large company in the United States, period, over the past 3 years, the fastest growing. That will not slow down, in spite of the media trying to tell you that this 30,000 number is terrible, that Tesla is going to hell in a handcart, that Tesla is going to be disrupted by all these legacy automakers who are going to build Tesla-killing EVs. It's not happening yet, and it won't happen anytime soon. Why? Because those automakers are not making profits from their electric cars. So, for example, if tomorrow suddenly Volkswagen and Toyota, that's a tough one, isn't it? Considering their EV now is can't be driven. They're only EV. You can't drive it. Period. They're telling you do not drive the Toyota EV because it's not drivable. Anyhow, they're trying to work out how to fix it. Another story. If Toyota and Volkswagen tomorrow were able to produce, let's say, 9 million EVs instead of 9 million internal combustion cars, which is pretty much what they're doing now. But if they were able to do that, how much money do you think they would lose in a year? Seriously, if they're losing, say, $5,000 per car, $5,000 times 9 million, that's a lot of money. How long can a company with the biggest debt in the world, Toyota has more debt than any other company in the world, period. Volkswagen is in second place globally. How long can those two companies last, right? How long can they last when they don't make a profit from the vehicles they sell? When do you think they're going to work out how to make a profit? That's my key question. A rhetorical question. I think they will, but it's going to take them years to do that. It's not happening next week, and it's not happening next year. Therefore, there is no Tesla killer coming from the legacy auto manufacturers. BYD, on the other hand, different story. Different story there altogether. So the upgrades at Tesla's Gigafactory Shanghai will be completed on the 7th of August, when production of the Model Y will increase to 14,000 units per week from 11,000 before the COVID outbreak. Model 3 production has already increased to 7,700 per week from the 5,500 previously. Therefore, in 2023, Tesla will produce at least 1.1 million cars, barring some sort of catastrophe, from their factory in China. 1.1 million from a single factory. But by the end of 2023, that game will have completely changed when they double production again, as is their plan, building a second Gigafactory next to Gigafactory Shanghai. Now, in addition to that, their partnership with CATL is going to be incredibly hard to combat, to fight against. How do you fight against it when they're making lithium iron phosphate batteries with the same energy density as the ternary batteries that other car companies are paying way more money for? That is pretty much an impossible fight in my view. And it's one of the key reasons why Tesla's stock price will easily double by the end of next year. Now, that's just my assumption, my guess. Let me know what yours is in the comments below. Now, employees at Tesla's Phase 1 production line at Gigafactory Shanghai at the plant have been on vacation since the 17th of July, and they're expected to work normally from the 8th of August. So they're not returning. Essentially, they're going on vacation for 3 weeks. In other words, they're closing that Model 3 production down for 3 weeks. Then they come back and they're going to be working multiple shifts when they do. If you're one of those people waiting for a Tesla vehicle, I think you're going to get it pretty soon. Production will ramp up enormously over the next few months. Then we've got production at Gigafactory Berlin, Texas, Fremont also ramping up. Maybe not at a pace that Tesla is happy with, but still, they are ramping up. You'll get your car soon, and I'll be excited to know what you think of it. Please let me know. Send me an email, write a comment in the comment section below. Let us all know what you think of your Tesla Model Y, your Model 3, or even your Model X or Model S. Apparently, they're coming to China and Europe within the next few months as well. And I just heard Tesla Model S Plaid can tow 3,500 pounds. No joke. 3,500 pounds. That's crazy. Thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.